in Washington, D.C. Thank you, Joe.
Well, now to a major construction project that will likely impact your daily drive. Today, MDOT will be hosting one of two meetings on the $350 million overhaul of I-94. Now, the prep work for this huge project begins this week. Check it out. The work's going to stretch from Wayne Road all the way to Schaefer. That's nearly 13 miles. And it also includes the route many people take to the airport. And we know traffic headaches are top of mind for so many Metro Detroiters. 7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Tulis joins us live from Romulus this morning with an update from MDOT about what drivers can expect and sharing what some drivers say this construction could mean for their commute, especially those travelers, Brittany, heading to the airport.
Yeah, Alicia, a big stretch of this construction runs right in front of DTW here, and the work starts today, and eventually we'll see both directions of traffic moved to that westbound lane. Here to talk about it with me, I have Diane Cross from MDOT. Now, Diane, when will we see the first signs of this work? What will it look like, and when will we see that ultimate traffic shift?
Well, the work actually has begun in the sense of we've got prep work going on east of here, down near that big median near E-course where we've got all the trees and stuff. We've got to cut down a lot of those trees. That work has already begun, and that's going to take a number of weeks to get the trees down, and then we have to start building crossovers that'll go across the median to allow drivers to enter and exit even during our construction zone. So it's going to be probably a few months before we actually end up having to shift the traffic onto that westbound side, because part of the prep work is we got to prepare that shoulder. Right now it's 3 lanes normally. The shoulder will then give us a 4th lane so we can share traffic on that westbound side, but we're still a little ways away from that.
And 150,000 drivers use this corridor daily. What do people going to and from that airport need to know?
Well, anyone who heads out to the airport know that we will always have access. That's super important to our community. The idea you can exit at 94 at either Middle Belt or Merriman currently. When we get to the point where we're working on the ramps, if we have to close Middle Belt, we will make sure Merriman's open and vice versa. Plus 275, that project was done a couple of years ago. We will have that exit to Eureka always open as well.
And talking about the other projects, I'm sure Allie's going to get this question. When we're thinking of 696, you had to close the whole highway. Why here are you allowed to keep some lanes open?
Well, on 696, we got all those roads going over it, so there's a lot of bridges, and you don't have enough room on the shoulders to make that a lane. Out here, we're on one of the few bridges that actually goes over I-94, so we've got plenty of room to be able to build up those shoulders and use them on this project.
Thank you so much, Diane, for your time. And this is going to impact communities from Romulus, Taylor, Allen Park through Dearborn. Here's what those drivers had to say.
We got old infrastructure. It must be fixed.
We don't want shutdowns at all, but then when roads aren't upgraded and they don't do the right things, it's painful too.
Yeah, it's inconvenient, but it fixes the road. Yeah. And then I'm not having to spend the money to fix my car.
That part.
The driver is not excited about those delays, but understanding of why this work is necessary. Now, there are 2 informational meetings for residents to learn more about these projects and to have their voices heard. The first one starts today at 1 p.m. You can find the details for both right on WXYZ.com. For now, live in Romulus, I'm Brittany Tulis for 7 News Detroit this morning. Alicia?
Everybody knows you got to pack your patience. We need this work done, but yeah, it definitely is a hindrance for a lot of folks. Brittany, thank you for your live reporting.